What is up, guys? My name is Dark Rosary, or TDR for short, whatever you want to call me. If you're new around here, make sure to click that subscribe button, and this is going to be the top 5 artists of the month. And this is stuff I've really been into lately. If you guys like this kind of stuff, please let me know. I'll do more of this. Currently, my top 5 would have to be, starting off number 1 would be Cock Motherfucker. They're a great indie pop band. They're either they're Scandinavian or they're Norwegian, one of the two, or Swedish or Norwegian, one of the two. This newest album that I'm really into, 6 months is a long time to wait. It's a really great album. It's got a lot of piano rock to it, not much indie pop, but a lot of piano rock, if you guys are into that kind of stuff. It's catchy and even has some bringbacks of their older stuff. Stuff like Gangsta from the first album called Hest. They reinvent that song with another catchy single. God. No More Gangsta, I believe is what it's called. I'm not sure. But it's a really, really fucking catchy song. If you guys are into really catchy pop rock, stuff like that, it's an album you guys should check out. And it's definitely worthy of it. And it deserves a lot more exposure than it has. And the next album would have to be the new Titus Andronicus album, even though I'm not really feeling it that much. I love The Monitor still. The Monitor is still my favorite albums. This album, it's really whiny, and it has a point to where it feels like a guy sitting in a bar and crying his heart out to blues and singing the blues and playing along with the kind of vibe to it. And that's the vibe I get from it, and it feels awkward listening to their own friends. I try to get a few friends to listen to it with me, and utter embarrassment. I had a few friends ask me, "This is not Titus Andronicus, is it?" And, I don't think so. Just because it did not feel that right. Next album would have to be the new Still Corners album called Strange Pleasures. I fell in love with this thing when it very first came out. It's either a 2012 release, 2013 release. I'm not very positive. It's catchy. It's dream pop. It's not very coherent, but definitely good. If you guys are into stuff like, I guess you could compare it to Cocteau Twins in some senses. They're nothing like them as of sound, but stuff like their early releases from Cocteau Twins is kind of what it reminds me of, with a more harsh dream pop vibe to it. Next, let's jump into another album that's kind of on edge for me at the moment, and though I keep listening to it, I'm not sure what to say about it, except for to say check it out. And the name of that album is a Fantagram album. I can't think of the name of it. I believe it's a self-titled LP, but it's a great album. It has a song on it called When I'm Small. If you guys remember that song, it's definitely worth checking out. It keeps the vibe up, and you suddenly find yourself doing this and doing these weird drum vibes that you never done with your fingers. And I did it with my fingers as walking down the street, because it's so catchy, and it keeps me on edge. Let's mention one more album before I jump off of here, which should be the new Ice Age album called You're Nothing. I love this album. It's a post-punk album that has a old-school kind of take to it, but with that catchy teen, screaming vibe to it. Let out your emotions, let out your anger, and stuff like that. I mean, you can hear it at times where he lets out his anger or something of that sort, and is just shouting at the top of his lungs. Kind of reminds me of stuff like This Heat or Minimal Man. And though the very first song is not the easiest to jump into, it's a bit like Holograms. If you guys remember Holograms, it's a lot like Holograms when you first jump into it. But I'm going to go ahead and end it off there, guys. If you guys are new around here, make sure to subscribe. If you guys enjoy this, please leave 5 likes, and I'll make sure to do more of these. I'll make sure to do them more in depth and try and do my best with them. I'm not very good at doing this stuff, but I like to, get my music out there and let it be heard. If you guys enjoyed this, please click that like button, get it at the 5 likes. I'll do another one with the next week.